Welcome everyone today. We are going to talk about why discipline creates wealth. Wealth is not built by luck, talent, or intelligence alone. It is built by discipline. Discipline is the ability to do the right financial behavior consistently, even when emotions, fear, or temptation push you in the opposite direction. Most people fail financially not because they lack money, but because they lack control over their habits. They spend impulsively, chase fast profits, and avoid long-term planning. Discipline replaces chaos with structure. Discipline creates wealth because it turns small actions into powerful results over time. Saving regularly, investing consistently, and avoiding unnecessary risk may look boring, but these habits compound into massive financial growth. While others wait for the perfect opportunity, disciplined people follow systems. They invest, even when markets fall. They budget, even when income rises. And they think in decades instead of days. True financial discipline is emotional mastery. It means not panicking during crashes, not getting greedy during bubbles, and not copying others blindly. The disciplined investor understands that wealth is a process, not an event. Every smart financial decision is a vote for future freedom. Over time, discipline builds capital, confidence, and control, the three foundations of financial independence. In the end, discipline creates wealth because it removes randomness from money. It replaces gambling with strategy, desire with planning, and fear with patience. Rich people are not always smarter. They are simply more consistent. Wealth is not a reward for speed. It is a reward for staying on the right path long enough for time and compounding to do their work. Discipline also protects wealth after it is created. Many people earn money, but very few know how to keep it. Without discipline, higher income only leads to higher spending. A disciplined person increases their lifestyle slowly while increasing their investments aggressively. This is how income turns into assets instead of expenses. Discipline forces you to ask one powerful question before every financial decision. Will this make me richer or poorer in the long run? Another reason discipline creates wealth is because it eliminates emotional decision-making. Markets move up and down, but human psychology remains the same. Fear and greed destroy portfolios. Discipline builds rules when to invest, how much to invest, and when not to act. These rules protect you from panic selling and reckless buying. Over time, avoiding big mistakes is more important than making big wins. Wealth grows not just by what you earn, but by what you don't lose. Discipline also creates focus. Instead of chasing every new trend, crypto rumor, or stock tip, the disciplined investor sticks to a strategy. They understand that boredom is often a sign of correctness in finance. Repeating simple actions, saving monthly, rebalancing yearly, and holding long-term, beats dramatic moves driven by excitement. Discipline makes ordinary people financially powerful because it gives them a system stronger than motivation. Most importantly, discipline reshapes identity. You stop thinking like a spender and start thinking like an owner. You stop asking, "What can I buy?" and start asking, "What can I build?" This mental shift is where real wealth begins. Money stops being something you consume and becomes something you command. Financial freedom is not created by one big opportunity, but by thousands of disciplined decisions made quietly over time. In conclusion, discipline creates wealth because it aligns behavior with long-term vision. It turns income into investments, effort into assets, and time into financial freedom. Anyone can dream of being rich, but only disciplined people stay rich. The market rewards patience, consistency, and self-control, and punishes impulsiveness and emotion. If you master discipline, wealth becomes a natural outcome, not a lucky accident. Discipline also creates wealth by controlling time. Undisciplined people trade time for money forever. Disciplined people use money to buy time. They invest early, live below their means, and let compounding work in the background while they focus on growth. Time is the real currency, and discipline is what converts time into assets. Without discipline, even high income disappears. With discipline, even average income can become extraordinary. Another hidden power of discipline is delayed gratification. Most people want rewards now, the new phone, the new car, the luxury lifestyle. Disciplined people delay pleasure so they can multiply it later. They understand a simple truth. Every dollar spent today is a dollar that cannot grow tomorrow. This mindset is what separates consumers from builders. Builders sacrifice comfort in the present to buy freedom in the future. Discipline also strengthens decision-making. When your rules are clear, your emotions become irrelevant. You don't ask, "Should I invest this month?" because the system already decided for you. You don't ask, "Should I save?" because saving is automatic. This removes stress, confusion, and overthinking. Financial discipline is not about restriction, it is about automation. The fewer emotional choices you make, the more powerful your results become. Over the long run, discipline compounds faster than intelligence. A genius with bad habits will lose to an average person with consistent habits. Markets reward repetition, not brilliance. Small, disciplined actions repeated daily become unstoppable. Reading about money, tracking expenses, investing monthly, and avoiding debt are boring habits. But boredom is the price of freedom. Discipline also builds resilience. When income drops or markets crash, disciplined people survive because they prepared before the crisis. They have emergency funds, diversified investments, and controlled spending. They are not forced to panic or sell at the worst time. This is why discipline is not just a wealth tool. It is a survival tool. And finally, discipline gives you power over your future. Instead of hoping for a lucky break, you design your outcome. Instead of blaming the economy, the boss, or the system, you control what you can. Spending, saving, investing, and learning. Wealth is not something you chase. It is something you build slowly, deliberately, and predictably. And remember this, wealth is not built in moments of excitement. It is built in moments of discipline. It is built when you choose to save instead of spend, when you invest instead of consume, and when you stay calm while others panic. Anyone can make money once. Discipline is what decides who keeps it, who grows it, and who loses it. The world will always tempt you with fast results and easy rewards. It will sell you dreams of overnight success. But real wealth is created quietly, slowly, and patiently. Behind every financially free person is not luck, not magic, but years of consistent habits that nobody applauded. Discipline works when no one is watching. It compounds when no one believes in it. And one day, it reveals results that cannot be ignored. If you truly want financial freedom, stop asking for better opportunities and start building better behavior. Your income matters, but your habits matter more. Your strategy matters, but your self-control matters most. Because money follows discipline the same way shadows follow light. When your actions become predictable, your results become powerful. So don't wait for the perfect market. Don't wait for the perfect job. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start with what you control today: your spending, your saving, your investing, and your learning. Small, disciplined steps taken daily will outperform big emotional decisions made occasionally. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect. It is the decision to protect your future from your present impulses. Every time you say no to waste, you say yes to freedom. Every time you delay pleasure, you multiply it. And every time you choose consistency over comfort, you move closer to independence. Your future wealth is not hidden in the stock market, in crypto, or in real estate. It is hidden in your daily behavior. Change your behavior, and your bank account will eventually follow. Master your habits, and you master your financial destiny. And if this message made you think differently about money, then this channel is built for you. Here, we don't chase hype. We study principles. We don't sell fantasies. We teach foundations. And we don't promise fast riches. We build lasting wealth. So take this lesson with you. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be financially. Cross that bridge every day, one habit at a time, and wealth will stop being a dream and start becoming a system. Because in the end, money is not about numbers. It is about behavior. And behavior, when disciplined, always creates wealth. And understand this deeply: discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you build. You build it the same way you build wealth, slowly, imperfectly, and through repetition. Some days you will fail. Some days you will overspend. Some days you will feel impatient. But discipline is not about being perfect. It is about returning to the system again and again. Wealth does not come from never making mistakes. It comes from correcting them quickly and staying on the path. Most people spend their lives reacting to money. They react to bills, to salaries, to prices, to fear, and to excitement. Disciplined people act instead of react. They decide in advance how their money will be used. They tell their money where to go instead of wondering where it went. This is how control replaces chaos. This is how clarity replaces stress. This is how discipline turns confusion into confidence. And one day, something strange happens. The sacrifices you once felt become normal. The habits you once forced become automatic. Saving no longer feels painful. Investing no longer feels risky. Patience no longer feels slow. What once required effort becomes part of who you are. That is when wealth stops being something you chase and starts being something you attract. Discipline also teaches you respect for time. You stop wasting years on shortcuts that don't work. You stop jumping from one idea to another. You stop starting over every time things get hard. You stay long enough in one strategy for results to appear. And in finance, staying long enough is everything. Time plus discipline is more powerful than talent plus luck.